Right, just leaving the Ranach moor, and I'd stopped there, fitted the camera, took a couple of pictures, climbed up a little hill. Super exciting stuff. I'm just leaving there and heading to Glen Co, which is really just up round this corner. One or two of these hills still have snow on them, notably those two over there on the left, but the ones right in front of us you can see do not. And the thaw has really just come on. It's been really quick. The weather just improved and away it went. I was up here the other day in the car and rather annoyingly forgot my camera, left it sitting in the house, and so we took a wander around, and there was places that I hadn't really been to before, and I was quite annoyed that I didn't have anything. But what I did notice was just how much more water there was in the streams and rivers and waterfalls. And now obviously, say the thaw's in full effect, so the just the general waterworks are filling up quickly. So hopefully I'll get a few photographs of some nice waterfalls. Also, rather amazingly for being up here, it's quite warm. It's a bit windier in right here than it has been on the road up. Right up, I'm struggling to even hear myself speak, so I don't usually have that issue. But I did wake up this morning, threw on my got a thick fleece that I wear under my textile jacket. Usually does the trick. I came up here in February, at the end of February, and it must have been 2 degrees, and I barely felt it. It really does the trick, but that is in the pannier right now because I do not need it, which is quite miraculous. So yeah, rather unseasonably warm weather. I'm not going to pronounce the name of that mountain. It's the one that Gaelic translates to something like the Great Shepherd or something like that. The last part of it is Etiv or Etiv or Etive. I don't know, I don't speak a word of Gaelic. So, and I've only ever seen it written down. But it's quite impressive anyway. It is the first mountain you see as you come into the glen. I always picture it as standing guard, and that's the one that everyone stops at to take photos. And there's two buses park in the lay-by back there, and get everyone to stand in front of it and jump up and down and wave, blah blah blah. Now also need to watch out for deer. When I was up here the other day, there was, well, the last few times I've been up, I've noticed a couple of deer strikes, dead deer lying at the side of the road, and this area in particular, it's quite bad for them. None there. I'm quite annoyed because I could have done with some pictures when I was up here the other day in the car, just coming along this road. There must have been 100 or so deer just in the area next to me. Apologies if occasionally I mumble. The balaclava that I wear under the helmet has slipped down my face, keeps going into my mouth as I speak. So I'm getting a sentence out, then I need to poke it back out with my tongue. It's quite awkward. On the way up, that guy was in Crean Larach, a little town on the way up here. He was standing talking to some people outside a pub. I don't know if he was looking for directions or just chatting or something. But yeah, he was just chatting away. I went past him, headed up, and a couple of miles up the road at Tyndrum, the Green Welly, the sort of pit stop on the way up to the islands here. He arrived about 10 seconds after me, considering I've gone whizzing past him at 60 miles an hour. He must have done pretty well to keep up. Not that I'm a fast rider at all, of course, but when you get that kind of head start with someone and they chip it down to 10 seconds, they're not hanging about. I once went wandering up that hill there, not the mountain in the background, literally the hill in front of it, and it's bigger than it looks, and definitely bigger than it looks in this video, because it's gonna, the wide angle lens is gonna make it look minuscule. But yeah, I got halfway up and gave up because I was dying. I am the least fit person possibly in the country, certainly in Glen Co right now. the waterfall. I'm going to turn around at the end here, come back and get some pictures on the way back. That's pretty much how I do it. Enjoy the ride through, turn around, come back and do photos on the way back. And we've got this pair here. This is another one where all the tourists pull in. There are 2 laybys up here, quite large ones for tourists, and they give you a, you know, they got the thing in the ground that points in the direction of a mountain and then gives you the name of it. So it's for all the tour buses again. They all pull in here and let everyone stretch their legs and take photos. And that is them all there. And that's Glen Co. And I turn off on a wee side road here. Because there's a pub. And I'm going to go there, get something to eat. And I sit down and then come back and get some photos. This isn't a wee bad road itself. If you keep going along this road, it's a wee back way into Glen Co village. It's where the big campsite is and things. But the pub's just along here, so I will not be going along a little back road into Glen Co. I will be coming along here on foot though, and getting some photos of those falls.